it can get tough. You know, you can start your business, and if you don't take that chance, you can start your business, and you won't know what to do. So if you don't take that chance, take your chances, and if you don't take it, you don't start. So let's start. Let me see here. Sorry guys, my screen is not sharing. 1 second. So let's start. Let me see here. Sorry guys, my screen is not sharing. 1 second. There we go. All right, we're back. So, step one, start a business that fills a need. Most people who are just starting, making the mistake of looking for a business first, a market and market second. So, to boost your chances of success, start with the market. The trick is to find a group of people who are searching for a solution to a problem, but not finding many results. And so, if you see that you have a problem that you can solve, the first step is to feel that need. The second step is to form a business structure and registration. There are several ways to organize businesses in Illinois, each having advantages and disadvantages to be weighed against practical needs and goals. But before selecting a business structure, you should discuss with an attorney or an accountant. So there are a couple of business structures and registration that you can choose from, like becoming a sole proprietorship, a general partnership, a limited liability company, a corporation, or S corp. And again, meet with your advisor or an attorney or an accountant to discuss these things, just so that you make sure that you're making the right decisions. Some of the things you should discuss with that tax attorney or your accountant is the cost and complexity of the formation, tax and securities law, implication for each form, need for attracting additional capital, investors' liability for debt and taxes, and the goals and purpose of the enterprise. Now, step two, continued. You want to make sure that you have all of your licenses, your registration, your permits, your permit assistance, just because there may be some of the trades, and you'll see them here on the slide, that require you to have these things. So the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation is the main licensing agency for the state of Illinois. The IDFPR is comprised of three divisions that represent the agency's various functions and activities: Division of Banking, Division of Financial Institutions, and Division of Professional Regulation. I've included a sample of the occupations and the career areas licensed and registered by the department in this slide. So they could be an acupuncturist, a barber, a cosmetologist, a hair braider, a nurse, a social worker, a roofing contractor. All of these things need certain licenses, registrations, and permits that we could assist you with at the SBDC on how to find those, but the IDFPR can also assist you with your licensing and registration information. So, step three, determine income tax requirements. Certain taxes must be withheld from employee wages and remits to the government. Guys, you don't want to go without paying your taxes. So determine your income tax requirements is step three. These include state and federal income taxes, Social Security and Medicare. We're all familiar with it. You may have to required to register with both the federal government and the state of Illinois for tax withholding purposes. Now, you want to make sure that you do one of the first things will be an EIN. That's the first thing, is apply for that EIN. An EIN is an employee identification number. Every business entity except a sole proprietorship must have an EIN, also known as a federal tax identification number. All right. A sole proprietorship must also have an EIN. Now, and this is a different case if it pays wages to one or more employees or files any excise tax, like that's alcohol, tobacco, or firearms. Otherwise, again, a sole proprietorship does not have to have an EIN number. It can just use your social security number. All right. So you do have state taxes and you have federal taxes. But to apply for an EIN, it's super easy now. You can do this online, or you can use Form SS4 to apply. I'm not a tax professional. I have to disclose that I'm not a tax professional. However, there are additional other taxes you may want to consider, like sales tax, property tax, and use tax. But you can contact the IRS or, again, a tax professional to help you with this. The IRS's website is www.irs.gov. That's on a federal level. If you're on a state level in the state of Illinois, you can check out the website www.taxillinois.gov. Again, step 3 is determine your income tax requirements. Step 4, start a business bank account. We have to have a business bank account because we're going to have to pay our bills and we're going to have to receive our money. Why are we starting a business if we don't want to get paid, right? So a checking account is ideal, and they are available at every size of business, whether you're a small business or a large business, with custom check designs and a variety of check formats. But of course, we can also do online banking, and that provides you with audit control for the account. Now, you may want to hire a bookkeeper or an accountant to assist you with your banking information, but as long as you have a banking account, you could probably use also something like QuickBooks to keep up with your audit control and just your overall checks and balances. There may also be a service charge calculated on the number of checks written and the number of checks deposited, plus a monthly maintenance fee. So when you decide what bank you want or banking institution you want to house your funds for your business, just make sure that you have the opportunity to review what their monthly maintenance fees are, what they're charging you for writing checks or depositing the amount of checks per month, and what you're insured while you're housing your money there. But just, do your research. There are also commercial deposit services like commercial bulk deposits. They allow the business to process bulk change, pick up currency, or drop off large deposits. And you may have a lot of cash or checks and where you're getting these things on a daily. And so you may need these services. But again, doing the research with whatever banking institution you want to work with would be ideal. Also, you may want to consider a 24-hour automatic teller facility just in case you're working late nights and you need somewhere to deposit your funds. Businesses, individuals have greater access to certain banking services. So just do your research to know what's best. Commercial savings, investment services, will also help you out. Programs allow business to deposit up to a certain amount in a savings account that earns interest on a percentage per year, compounded continuously for an effective yield. Short-term investments also are available using certificates of deposits, CDs, and there are a number of financial assistance programs available. So just do your research to see what's best for you. However, if you're looking for a business loan and you started your business bank account, you have your EIN, you may be looking for funding. The state of Illinois has, and federal, has great resources. One of those would be the SBA. They have federal services that can help you with training, educational programs, advisory services, um, financial programs. So just contact the SBA. There may be some room there for you to receive some funding. A lot of businesses during the pandemic received federal aid. So always frequently checking your SBA or checking with your local SBDC could also assist you with financial services. But in the state of Illinois, we have a Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, the DCEO. This development agency offers a wide range of programs and services. For example, the department's Advantage Illinois program provides Illinois businesses access to capital. Advantage Illinois consists of three programs which encourage institutional lending to small businesses and one program that leverages private venture capital in startups and high growth businesses. So, if you're interested in some of the DCEO's resources, you're going to want to visit their website at illinois.gov/DCEO. Just click on the button and search for details for all of the programs and services they offer. They may be of great assistance to you. Step 5, protect products, services, and ideas. A lot of people always think about, like, hey, do I need a trademark? Should I patent my idea? And in certain cases, you may not need to. I'm not an attorney, but if you could seek out some legal assistance and ask them about if they think this is best, that may work for you. We offer a legal clinic at the SBDC at the Chicagoland Chamber on a monthly basis. And so there's usually a waiting list, but get on that list, whether it's with us or another SBDC, but get on a waiting list for a legal clinic if you can't afford an attorney, so that you can know exactly how you should file your product and your service trademark or patent correctly. And in certain cases, you may want to, have a state trademark, and that's usually used for businesses that are only operating on the state side. So, and not in other places. It doesn't provide as much protection for you as a federal trademark does, but at least protects you on a statewide. Protects your service, your product, your name on the state in the state of Illinois, and it costs $10. And then there's also copyrights, and this protects the author, generally allowing him to, um, provide a copyright for their work. And this could be a book or, music or something like that. But the Library of Congress, as well as our local library, you can look these things up. But you can visit the www.copyright.gov, and that'll allow you to get more information about your copyright. So again, step 5, protect your products, services, and ideas. And my best advice is for you to connect with an attorney to go about this, or visit the USPTO website for further information. Step 6, purchase insurance. Ah, we can't talk about this enough, guys. I mean, think about the pandemic, think about the riots, things like that happened over the past 2 years. Purchase insurance. This couldn't be more important than ever now. It's a future proofing your business step that you definitely need to take. So step 6, purchase insurance. Many people starting a small business fail to consider their insurance needs. A well-planned insurance program is essential for protecting a business from unforeseen losses and significant financial burdens. Four top types of insurance coverage are essential. That's fire, liability, vehicle, and workers' compensation. In addition, there are several desirable types of insurance coverage. Business interruption, which is like, protects against the pandemic, the riots, or any unforeseen circumstances. Crime, key employee, officer and director, and home office, and are also important. Automobile protection, it allows you to protect your business vehicle just in case you're in an accident, or if someone hits you and you need to protect your vehicle to get another one to operate your business. Property, let's say something is delivered to you and it's broken, and it's all of the money that you put into your business, you want to have something there. And maybe even liability. But in organizing insurance program, there are 4 basic considerations I want you guys to remember. And the first one would be recognizing the perils facing the business and the potential loss from each. Okay. 2, study insurance cost. Before purchasing insurance, investigate the methods by which you can reduce the cost of the coverage. It can be very expensive depending on what you need. This includes shopping for the appropriate insurance plan that covers you as well as is cost effective. Step three, have a plan. Prepare an insurance plan that is compatible with the operation and goals of the business. If you're an online business, what type of insurance do you need? If you're a delivery business, what type of insurance do you need? What's compatible with your business needs and goals? Step four, get professional advice. A qualified insurance agent, producer, broker, or consultant can explain options and recommend the best coverage and help save money. So you don't have to do this alone. You can definitely reach out to an insurance professional and they can walk you through those steps. But purchase insurance, it is very important. We saw it throughout the pandemic. And my final step, step seven, create a marketing and sales strategy. This goes overseen as well. A lot of times we don't even budget for marketing and sales, right? And this is the only way anyone would know about your business or even gain a sale. So first, make sure you market research and your business for sales. Do some market research and show that there are enough people interested in buying your products and your services. Then create a marketing message that communicates your unique selling point or your unique selling value in a meaningful way to your target market. As more and more customers are satisfied with your products and services, eventually a brand is created. Also, be sure to network. It's hard to create awareness when you're sitting behind the work desk or sales counter. So we've been virtual a lot, but today's technology allows us to network behind the desk, but be sure to network even if you have to get out there and go in person. New business owners need to meet people in the business community and beyond that. So join service clubs, offer to speak at a school, career day, and take part in chamber events like the ones we have at the SBDC or at the Chicagoland Chamber, or maybe even in your local neighborhood. They have a chamber of commerce that you could be involved with. Moreover, create a careful internet and social media plan. You can't escape social media. I know a lot of people want to, but you can't. So many consumers use the internet to research their buying decisions. A new business needs an informative and interactive website and social media tools. If you want to discuss, your website, if you're looking for something like Shopify, if you're looking for something like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and need advice on that, you can contact me at the SBDC. I'll be happy to assist you with your strategy and how you can do that. Make sure to design and manage your website for search engine optimization. This will increase the chance that your listing will be near the top when someone searches for your products or services. There's a lot of things that go into search engine optimization, better known as SEO. So you may want to hire a professional that really knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to that Google rankings or ranking on YouTube, Bing or something. But there's professionals out there on Fiverr, Upwork, places like that where you can find someone that can actually work on your SEO. But do not forget about a budgeted and monitored advertising plan. New business owners often don't have experience selecting the right advertising media for their business. There are many other businesses competing for the attention of customers. How can you create a successful advertising plan that works for your business? You have grassroots marketing, social media marketing, email marketing. What works best? You advertise on billboards. Maybe it's out there putting flyers or door hangers on in your neighborhood, billboards on or bus advertising. So many different things that you could do to market your business and advertise your business. Maybe running ads on social media or in Google, whatever that is. Make sure that you have a plan for it and you have to budget to pay for that. Take a look at how your competition, especially the successful ones, uh, see what they're doing. Use advertising and make that starting point for your advertising plan. So, see what your competition is doing out there, what's working for them, what's not working for them. And when you see that, you'll say, oh, I can do that too, or I can do it better. And you can really get out there and let people know what your business is. You don't want to start it and no one knows about it. There are additional steps that you could take to start your business. And these steps can help assist you with your overall plan. You can enhance your knowledge and boost your business skills easily with online training that is both cost effective and convenient. Instead of rearranging your busy schedule or missing out on work or family time for a traditional classroom course, you can learn whenever and wherever you want. So, if there's any online business training that you can sit on, take notes, see what the professionals are talking about and telling you, take notes, implement them. You don't even have to leave your house to do this anymore. However, the SBDC is doing this as well. We have virtual meetings. So if you want to meet with an advisor, you can do this virtually. And so you don't even have to come to a specific office. So be sure to connect with the SBDC for this, or a business or trade professional association, a chamber of commerce. All of these organizations are here to assist you with your business steps. So, out of all of the information that I covered today, you don't have to do this alone. Someone can go with you every step of the way in order to start your business. I want to thank you all for your attention. You can contact me on LinkedIn to discuss further. I am the virtual coordinator as well as an e commerce advisor, a Shopify partner. I teach people on how to take their businesses offline to online. I own my own company called Chables.co, so you can check us out there. It'll show you exactly what we do, as well as bridging the digital divide with e commerce. So, again, I'm Adrienne Mcfarland. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, or you can contact me at the SBDC at the Chicagoland Chamber. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see your businesses soon.